sit down her way. She ain't. No, no. She wanna go. No, no. She don't wanna go. No way.
Like that, turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up. Like that. 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 Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to thump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lega, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And, of course, Ivica Zubac. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Brown outside. Kick by Vucevic. Pulls up on the elbow. Brown's shot is good. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's Anunoby. Golden State moving it around. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Siakam, that's good.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Here's Man. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Vucevic missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Now, here's Siakam. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Brown. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
The Nuggets trailed by 5. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Warriors on D. Man with it. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And getting points inside, important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Miller. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Man. On the wing, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Down low. Pass to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
The Nuggets trailed by 3. Now here's Jones. Brown outside. Over Siakam. The Nuggets with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Miller penetrating inside. And the rejection by Claxton. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. On the wing, Brown. Wants to get it to Brown and does. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Warriors leading by 4. On the wing, Anunoby. Miller outside. From the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now here's Brown. Brown outside. Screen by Claxton. Oh, man!
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Pass to Miller. The tray. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Brown. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Mann. Malawach grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 7. And here's Miller. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Jones. To the middle. Man can't hit.
Look, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Larson. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Shots good by Miller.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brown outside. On the wing, man. Hasn't made one yet. Brown with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound. Here's Mann. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 10. Miller with the ball. He's got 11. And Miller throws it down hard.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Mann. And there's the try. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Miller outside. And Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Here's Jones, and nothing is falling for him right now. Up in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Warriors on top.
27.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back over to you, Kevin.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. There's Brown with the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Now Jones, still scoreless. Here's Mann. There's the three. The shot missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And here's Jones. Pass to Claxton. Here's Mann. 6 to shoot. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's McBride. And the Warriors, another three.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 17. Anunoby outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Anunoby's got 6.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Jones to stop the drought. Goes back up. The rebound by Sharp.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
McBride on the wing. Siakam left side. And the Warriors, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Brown. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Jones drives in. Count it. Good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Siakam outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Brown with it. He's got 6. Man drills the three-pointer. Man's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Miller. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Miller. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now, man. 3-pointer. No good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Miller outside. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shoots a fader. Shot's good by Miller. Miller's got 17.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Here's man. Pass to Branham. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right side Holiday. Now here's Anunoby. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday looking over the floor. That one's in, his first shot this game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Here's Brown. Then finished off by Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Miller. Over Grant. Miller, no up.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Now Grant, the 3, and again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Pass to Miller, fires from deep. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's man. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Man's got 5 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
to Branham. Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
That instant response. Don't try to throw down his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Warriors substitute.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's Miller with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Brown attacking and finished off by Brown.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Nuggets trail by 13. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here are the Warriors now. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Watch the screen. Siakam inside the three-point line. Here's Mamba2k. Vucevic with the block. Bridges outside. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Pass to McBride. Siakam inside the three-point line. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Now Bridges takes a 3. Good, and quick gets the assist. Bridges got 7 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Siakam up top. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses. Warriors leading by 12. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They set the pick. Pass to McBride. Out to the right wing. Okogie for three. And he's good on the three ball. And the Warriors lead by 15. And here is Brown. To halt the run. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And the Warriors making a change here. And he nails the third.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Warriors making a switch here. The Nuggets trailed by 14. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bridges outside. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Malawaj misses from close range. And here's Denver. They trail by 14. Man with it. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Driving the lane.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. There's the triple. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. Pass to Branham. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint. The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Miller outside. Here's Hachimura. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Branham. He's got 5. Screen by Claxton. Pass to Vukcevic. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Hachimura. Miller, right side. Lots of room. It's good. Miller's got 24.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And he drives in, and the turnover again by Denver.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Warriors leading by 14. Miller outside. On the wing, Anunoby buries it from three-point range. Anunoby's got his third basket of the night right there.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Here's Mann. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Will it go? Warriors with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Now, here is Miller. .127 left in the third. Misses the layup. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 17. Pass to Mann. Here's Claxton. Klingen covering. And Claxton throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Klingen. Back to DiVincenzo. And the Warriors, another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Vukcevic. It's tipped. There's Miller with the three. And another three for Golden State.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Brown. Back to Jones. Driving in. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Warriors substitution. Number 21, Pella Larson.
And it's Miller penetrating. Claxton with the steal. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here is Holiday. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Golden State foul. Larson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Swiped away.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
From downtown, it's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets trail by 21. Got a piece of it. McBride with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Siakam. With the fadeaway. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Warriors leading by 23. Outside Holiday. Inside. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Misses from short range. Bridges outside. Pass to Jones. Now Claxton. Defended by Sharp. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 23. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's McBride. A three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Siakam outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now, man. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Denver on D. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Branham. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason